You know that feeling. When you're right in the middle of something, maybe just taking a bite of a great sandwich, and then
Mhm.
suddenly, bam, something totally unexpected happens and just cuts right through it.
Oh, absolutely. That sense of an ongoing moment being, well, punctuated. And English actually has this really neat tool for describing exactly that.
Right, the past continuous tense. That's what we're diving into today, isn't it?
Exactly, specifically when it's used for these interrupted actions. It's more than just grammar.
Yeah, our mission here is to kind of unpack how it's like a shortcut to richer stories,
Yeah.
how it builds, what did you call it, a temporal landscape?
That's the idea, a background scene and an
Yeah.
ongoing activity, and then something specific happens against that backdrop.
It really changes the feel, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, compare, I ate my sandwich, then it started raining. Okay, facts.
Right, very sequential.
Mm-hmm.
But if you say, I was eating my sandwich when it started raining,
Mm.
suddenly the rain feels like an intrusion.
Yeah, it's not just the next thing, it interrupted your sandwich moment. It reflects how we actually remember things, I think. That feeling of being in something when something else occurred.
Precisely. It gives it narrative weight.
So let's break down the mechanics a bit. How does it work? It's two tenses playing together,
It
right?
is. You've got the past continuous, that's your was or were, plus the ing verb. Was reading, were playing. That sets the scene.
Okay, the background action, the thing that was already happening over a period of time.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then you bring in the past simple, often an ed verb or, an irregular one like rang or fell.
And that's the interruption, the shorter, completed action.
That's the one. It's the event that happens during the background action.
I like visualizing it. Maybe the past continuous is like a long line just stretching out.
Yeah, a wave, maybe, ongoing.
And the past simple is like a point, an X that marks a spot on that line.
That's a great way to put it. It pierces that ongoing wave. It happens during it.
And importantly, you mentioned this doesn't necessarily mean the first action stopped, right?
Correct. That's key. Grammatically, interruption just means the second action occurred while the first one was in progress. You could have been, say, I was listening to music when the phone rang. You might have kept listening.
Okay, got it. So, how do we connect these two clauses? The words when and while seem important here.
They're the main connectors. The sort of textbook rule is, while often goes with the longer, past continuous action, emphasizing the duration. Like, while I was cooking, the doorbell rang.
Okay, while for the background duration.
And Wendiku is often taught as introducing the shorter, interrupting past simple action.
Well,
I was cooking when the doorbell rang.
makes sense.
But, and this is where it gets interesting, especially in, say, American English, but really common everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's completely fine and very normal to use with the past continuous clause, too.
Hmm.
When I was cooking, the doorbell rang often means exactly the same as while.
Oh, okay. So there's some flexibility there, language and action.
Definitely. It
Yeah.
shows how grammar adapts to how we actually speak.
And this isn't just for simple interruptions, is it? You mentioned narrative power.
Huge narrative power.
Hmm.
You can stack up past continuous sentences to paint a whole scene before the main event. Think about it. The birds were singing, the kids were laughing, I was relaxing on the porch.
Setting a really peaceful mood.
Then the storm hit.
See?
You build the atmosphere first with the ongoing actions, then drop the main event in past simple. Much more dramatic.
That's brilliant. And it works for parallel things, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Two things happening at the same time over a period. He was washing the dishes while she was drying them. No interruption, just simultaneous ongoing actions.
Okay, so why should, our listeners really focus on mastering this?
Well, it's not just about passing an English test. It's about telling better stories, conveying nuance. Think about describing, finding something amazing unexpectedly. I was cleaning the attic when I found my grandfather's war medals.
Oh, wow, yeah. That captures the surprise perfectly. Or embarrassing moments.
Exactly. I was giving the presentation, everything was going smoothly when my slides froze. Or worse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've all been there. It helps capture that pivot point, that oh no moment.
It really does. And it helps avoid a common trap.
It should.
Confusing an interruption with just a sequence. Thinking first I did A, then B happened instead of B happened while A was in progress. That timeline visual helps one action ongoing, the other occurs during it, not just one after the other.
That distinction is crucial for the feel of the story.
Absolutely.
So, pulling this all together then, the past continuous for interrupted actions. It's pretty fundamental, isn't it? It mirrors how we experience time.
It really does. It takes a simple list of events and turns it into a narrative with, well, depth, where significant moments pop out against the flow of everyday life.
It lets the important stuff stand out from the background hum.
Perfectly put.
So maybe a final thought for everyone listening. The next time you're telling a story about something unexpected, something that just popped up, think about how you frame it. Using this structure, the past continues with the past simple. It doesn't just say what happened, it conveys how it felt, how it changed the scene, right?
Exactly. How does wielding that kind of linguistic precision
Yeah.
actually change how you perceive and share your own life experiences? Something to consider.